Now from the banks of the Ohio River, we welcome you to Paycor Stadium in downtown Cincinnati, Ohio. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Out of the gun, he'll throw, and that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike, living in these third and... situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. This one caught at the 4. And the Bucs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. His drive will start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Oh, we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Buccaneers move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. From the gun, here's a handoff. And a nice run there. He'll get 9 yards. Mark with 29.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
They will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
The idea here for this offense is you're not really thinking necessarily touchdown. You're thinking 1st down. Let's get a fresh set of downs here and reset. But in this case, they suffer a loss, and it brings up 4th down.
What about that? Out of bounds, all the way down inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with the sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again.
A loss of 10 yards on the play.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So it'll bring up 4th down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple guys around him, corralled him, take him down short of the sticks.
The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. His kick is perfect. And the Bengals get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. To the ground, a 1st down run. And he does some good work on the ground here. Going to take it inside the 30 with a run of 8 yards.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Bucs 1st down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on 4th down.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The extra point is good. And the Buccaneers move out to a 21-3 advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And we'll see a return here from his own end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Back to throw here to begin the drop. This one caught by Waller. Good gainer there. They'll get him out of bounds, up past the 35-yard line. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Here
we go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Finding room across midfield. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Point after try forthcoming. It's up and through. And the Bengals get a bit closer here. It's now 21-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now, faking the give. And this will be incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
I hope we all appreciate just how difficult it is to throw the ball that well while on the run. And the way they teach it, Mike, is kind of cool. They actually teach the quarterback to disconnect your upper body from your lower body. Just keep your feet moving, and however your arm times up, just let it rip. And he does it about as well as you can ask.
It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 37 yards. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line. Now from the 9. It'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. He'll look to throw. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Now he'll air one out. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Set to go now on 1st and 10. The outside complete to Thomas.
How fast things can flip. You find yourself in 1st and a mile after taking a penalty on 1st down. But that chunk play there in the passing game now gets them back in sequence with the chains and brings up a more manageable 2nd down.
He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A throw on the move, fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. The Bengals have got it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
Let's go. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he's going to have a Bengals 1st down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds all the way down at the 10. It's a gain there of 26 yards. So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bengals. Not going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The kick is good. And the Bengals back within 7. It's 24-17. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds. And the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Couple of 1st downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. They get 18 on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Man, when it works well, the zone read is a thing of beauty. It just adds another dimension to this offense, and if the defense doesn't get a better plan, they're going to continue to do it all day.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing right, it's taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The extra point is up and through. And the Bucs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checking it down. This one is caught. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go, set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He'll try to run for it.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Tampa. And that is now a pair of rushing touchdowns. The quarterback giving it to them, Greg, with his legs in this one.
And we're starting to see, Mike, why this week this coaching staff told us they're encouraging this guy to do this more often. His ability to be a passer, but also a rusher, is an element to this offense that is hard for defenses to account for.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. In motion comes Thomas. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he is going to score a pick six for the touchdown. The extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good. And the Bucs are able to extend the lead.
Bengals 17.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Go!
Right back to the air following that pick six. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
Here we go. In motion comes Thomas. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. He'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. The speed on display. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Now, this is going to be returned from deep in the end zone. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Got a man. It's Thomas. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that first down.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again at their 37-yard line.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame him.
Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we're at halftime here on Sunday Night Football. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. The 3rd quarter begins with a run. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 6. Now they'll set up to throw. Taking off. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw... coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now, faking the give. And ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. So after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he cannot get the throw off. He's going to be sacked. And they will turn it over on down.
So the key to this 4th down stop defensively was their ability to flush the quarterback out of the pocket. Anytime you can do that, you shrink the field, you limit the quarterback's options, and in this case, you can't find anyone, and ultimately, he goes down for a huge 4th down stop.
Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and 4th down is coming up.
Let's go now. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
That's taken in, and he's going to have the Bengals 1st down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on 4th and long. They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. He'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities.
A 2nd effort, and he is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good. And the Bengals cut into the lead a little bit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's go.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. And he's going to be knocked knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. That's his second touchdown tonight. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
For that play to work, Mike, you have to distort the defensive line at the point of attack. And what that means is the offensive lineman, you need one of them to win their block. Move the defender out of his gap. Because when you do, you can see there is a nice run lane for the back to hit.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Right back to the fullback. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. Third and goal. Now this looks like a design run. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Buccaneers stretch things out even further. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Still keeping the legs moving, somehow managing to turn that into a game. First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's third down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Buccaneers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Inside the 20. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Tampa. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Buccaneers add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Here comes 3rd and 6. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. Finding room at midfield. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a 1st down. Now a give on the ground. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. This one complete to Campbell. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his...
Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. But this is taken in by a teammate. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Football continues after this. Third down and 9.
Cougar 19, go!
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And it's a good return here. He's going to set his guys up with outstanding field position. First and 10.
Here we go, sack!
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
19 Lions! Set it in!
Throwing now from the gun. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And the Buccaneers are going to get it back here just past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll try to run with their fullback. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 15. First down, Buccaneers.
Sack!
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
I'm all for giving the ball to your fullback and giving him a chance to get in on the action, but I don't love running him side to side. That's the running back's job. If you're going to give it to the fullback, plow ahead, come on offensive line, let's get some push. But now you find yourself losing yardage. I just don't love the call.
A tough spot here. Third and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's going to air this one out, and that is caught. Well, he stayed in bounds. A terrific catch. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 32 yards. He'll fight forward for a short pickup to the 16. Second down and 8.
Let's go now!
Back to throw. That one taken in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A try here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs will add one more onto their big lead.
Bengals 31.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. You talk about everything going wrong. A big deficit. All you want is the ball and a chance to get back in the game, and now, Greg, they hand the ball right back to him on this kickoff fumble.
Mike, you know the saying, when it rains, it pours, and right now it is pouring on this team. They just can't get out of their...
He is in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Now, for the point after. He's got it. And the Bucs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Bengals 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. A pickup of 21 on that connection. And the Bengals going to have a first down. He'll drop to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. Checking it down, this one is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a third down and 4. He'll try to get this one on the ground. It's a pickup of 12. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So that is 2 touchdowns in this game, and now 15 for the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Bengals will get just a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. They'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot faster, so it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take him down in the backfield for a loss.
And that is incomplete.
Well, there's refusing to take your foot off the gas, and then there's this. I'm not even sure really how to classify. I mean, to have this type of lead in the fourth quarter and still continue to air it out. I'll tell you what, I'm going to pay attention to this after the game coach's handshake. I think could be pretty interesting.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. In motion comes Thomas. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. They'll look to throw. He will find Thomas. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third and long.
Let's go now.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead.
And more of the same. Another interception. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. He'll keep this on the zone read. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
I don't mind the call. Down here this close to the goal line, you're trying to account for the extra defenders. In this case, you're trying to read them, but give credit to the defense. They had the running back accounted for and the quarterback.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. A little closer. Here's second and goal. Here's a designed run. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Tampa. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Buccaneers are going to extend their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field.
Let's go.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He keeps it himself.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
They'll throw out of the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Buffalo 18.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
He'll check this down to the running back. Third and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
Let's go now.
He's got it inside the 5. It's a pickup of 14. And the decision to go for it pays off. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal.
19 tight. 19 tight. Hup.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to...
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Big play coming up. 3rd and goal. He'll try and get there on the ground. Great job by this defense. Nowhere near the end zone as we get to 4th and goal.
The defenders knew a pass was coming. They had their ears pinned back here on 3rd down, but they initially allowed him to escape the pocket and make a break for it, but give them credit. They recognized the scramble quickly, rallied to the ball, stopped him short of the 1st down.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. And now he loses the football.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 23-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 15.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick.
Oh, big hole left side. And they are going to add 6 more here at the end. Stay tuned for the coach's handshake. It might not be the friendliest. That late touchdown extends the margin of victory here on the game's final play. So a win here for the visiting Bucs. And they were able to run up a big point total here. Higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible record-setting offensive performance. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. Good night from Cincinnati.